Hello everybody, welcome to Destiny of Cards. Today we're doing a deck profile of the updated version of the Gear Chronicles deck with the new ability called Time Leap. Basically, Time Leap is a skill where you choose one of your rear guard and bind it. Then superior call one card from the deck that is having the one grade higher than the card that is being binded. End of turn, return that card back to the field and then return the card special summon by this card to the bottom of the deck. So basically this starter, Chrono Drain. So Chrono Drain is a 4-runner skill. So basically when this card is being sent to the bind zone from your rear guard circle, you may pay the cost, which is send this card to the soul. If you do, superior call one grade 3 cards with Chrono Jack in his name. Then after return the card to your hand. The G-Zone running 2 copies of Chrono's Dragon next stage. So next stage effect is basically when this card's attack at the end of the battle, you may pay the cost, Counterblast 1. Return this card back to your G-Zone and discard 3 cards. Yep, after that, you also have to flip Chrono Dragon face up. Chrono Dragon face up. Then after that, end of the battle, return this card back to the G-Zone and then stand your Chrono Dragon. So this card can only be activated if your heart is Chrono Dragon, which is next, the deck run 2 copies of Clock Dragon. So Clock Dragon's skill is Counterblast 1. Persona flip himself face up. When this card attacks the Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, your opponent cannot call grade 0 to the Guardian Circle. And if you have 2 cards in the G zone, this card gains critical plus 1. Next is Fate Rider Dragon. So Fate Rider Dragons is a once per turn skill. Choose one of your rear guard and put it at the bottom of the deck. Then superior call 1 unit that is having a grade 1 higher than that unit. Superior call to the rear guard circle. Shuffle your deck, and for each card in the face up in the G zone, choose one rear guard unit and power plus 3000 to that unit. Next, run 1 copy of Up Heaven Pegasus. So the effect is when this card is called the Vanguard Circle, if you have a Chrono Jet card, hard card, then return all your opponent's rear guard to the bottom of the deck in any order, then review the top card of the deck and superior call for each card returned to the bottom of the deck by this card effect. Next, 2 copies of Metallic Phoenix. So Metallic Phoenix is the Time Leap card that is from the TD. So basically this card is choose 1 card in your G zone, then flip it face out. That's the cost. So when this card attacks the Vanguard, if you have a Chrono Jet card in the heart, then you may pay the cost. Okay, so if you do Time Leap 1 of your rear guard. So it's a confirm Time Leap since you don't have to attack hit. You just have to attack the Vanguard with the heart of Chrono Jet. Now I move on to the grade 3. You run 4 copies of Chrono Jet Dragon itself. So Chrono Jet Dragon is GB2. When this card attacks the Vanguard, this unit power plus 5000 out of battle, and additional your opponent cannot guard with grade 1 and above. You cannot call cards from the Guardian Circle that's grade 1 and above. So on strike skill is Counterblast 1. And choose one of your opponent's rear guard, put it at the bottom of the deck. Next we run 4 copies of this card. So the GB1 skill is when this card attacks the Vanguard, then you can choose one of your opponent's front row unit, then put it to the bottom of the deck. Of course, the attack must hit. So it's a treasure card. If you are using this card as a rear guard circle, so do take note on the rear guard is also a card that can pressure your opponent. So what's the other effect? On strike skill. You can choose one of your Vanguard and then gain the skill. That skill is choose a Chrono Jack Dragon and then from your deck and then put it in as the heart. So your heart will transform into this card and this card will go to the bottom of the deck. Next we run 2 copies of this card. So when this card is called the rear guard circle, choose one of your opponent's rear guard and your opponent put to the bottom of the deck. Then after that, your opponent's superior card that is having a 1 grid lesser than that card is put to the bottom of the deck by this card effect and then superior call to the rear guard circle. So if you send a grid 0 to the bottom of the deck, your opponent cannot superior call. So somehow it's like a retire. Next, the deck run 3 copies of Clock Fencer Dragon. So Clock Fencer Dragon is one of the new time lead cards from the new expansion. So when this card is called the rear guard circle, choose one of your other rear guard and then time lead it. The deck run 4 copies of History Miko Dragon. So when this card attacks the Vanguard, you may pay the cost. Choose Counterblast 1, choose one of your other rear guard, time lead it. So it's another time lead card from the expansion. Next, we run 2 copies of Upstream Dragon. So Upstream Dragon's effect is when this card attacks the Vanguard, you have this card's power at by 4,000 power. If you do, at the end of the battle, put this card to the deck, shuffle this card to the deck, and then superior call 1 grade 1 unit X rest onto the rear guard and then shuffle your deck. Next, we'll go on to the grade 1. 2 copies of this card. So when this card is been
send back 1, unflip 1.
Okay, so when there's a card that has been sent back to the bottom of the deck by a card effect, and if you have a Chronos Jack grade 3 and higher, you counter charge 1. So it's a unflip damage.
Once per turn skill.
So it's a once per turn. So you have 2 on them, you can use 1 for each of them. Next, the deck runs 3 copies of the Stride Folder. So the continuous effect is grade +2 when you use as the cost for Stride. The main effect is reveal a grade 3, then add 1. When you call to a rear guard circle from your hand, reveal your the cost, then add 1 Chrono Jack Dragon to your hand. Then discard 1 card from your hand. 1 copies of GG. So the card is going to call the rear guard circle, so blast 2 and draw 1 card. Next, the deck run 4 copies of the Kanzen Unflipper. So basically this card is just unflip the damage if you have another copy when you use the guard. Next, this promo. So when this card is called the rear guard circle, choose one of your opponent's grade 1 below.
Okay, this skill is where you'll be bind to from rear guard circle bind to.
When this card is being binded by a card, so from the rear guard circle, choose one of your opponent's grade 1 and below unit, then choose put the bottom of the deck. So this is a Clock Fencer grade 1 version. So when this card is called the rear guard circle, choose one of your other rear guard unit and time leap it. So basically this card is able to combo with this card, so this 2 as a combo set. So end of the battle, you can actually superior call this card.
Another one combo. You can call this out, bind, after that combo again.
So you can have a retirement because when you superior call by Upstream Dragon, you call this, you can actually bind this time leap bit, then you get to destroy your opponent's rear guard.
Or the other way is Clock Fencer Like that. And like that. You timed it this, call a break 3, after that come back again, you get to put bottle over that. This is another combo that you can do it.
Yeah, so basically this you can time lead. Time lead is all about superior core or unit that has bonus effect. Now we move on to the trigger line out. Let that run on 8 critical trigger. So basically this trigger is when a Chrono Jack card, Vanguard declare attack, put this card to a soul, draw 1 card and that unit costs 5000 power. Four copy of Maga Clone. And 4 copy of the Hue Trigger. We hope that you enjoy today's deck profile of the new time-limit version that of the updated from GPT-05 and GTD-06. Do like, comment and subscribe in the comment section below and do share the video. Thank you.